Good morning, students. Welcome you all. Let's continue our second chapter, components of food. We already discussed about so many nutrients, fat, carbohydrate, protein, vitamins, and minerals. Today we are going to start talking about water. As we do not consider water as a food, but it is the main and essential part of our diet. Water is very essential component of our body because it is a major portion of our body is formed of water. About 70% of our body is made of water. Okay, it helps our body to absorb nutrients from food as it releases energy. After the breakdown of the food in our body, it releases energy, and this energy is carried out to the whole body, okay, and transfer to the whole body with the help of water only, okay, because our blood contains water. Blood is fluid in nature because of water, and this water contains so many minerals, salt in it, okay, which transfer oxygen and nutrients to the whole part of our body. Okay, it is the most essential for life processes, like it helps in digestion, it helps in circulation of our body functions, and there are so many functions which our body require water. It also helps in throwing out some waste from body, like whenever any undigested food is left in our intestine, okay, it is excreted out in the form of water as urine. If there will be excess salt in our body, it throw out of our body with the help of sweating, okay. Likewise, it removes all the toxicity from our body and keeps our body healthy. Sources: from where do we get water? As we know, we can drink normal water as well as we receive water whichever we drink. Okay, suppose we are taking milk, water is also present in milk, water is also present in tea. Some fruits like watermelon, muskmelon, they contain maximum amount of water. Vegetables like potatoes and all, they contain water in itself. Cold drinks, etc. You can see here in the picture, our organ contains how much percent of water? Brain and heart contains 75% of water, lungs and liver contain 86% of water, kidney 83% of water, muscles 75%, blood 83%, bones 22%. Actually, we are full of water, okay, our body is actually full of water, and it is functioning because of water. A person can survive without food, but they cannot survive without water, okay. How to test the presence of water in food? Let's see here, it is given in your book. Take some food such as potato slice, lady's finger, spinach, okay, and take some of these food materials and weigh them with the help of a weighing balance, okay. That taraju you have seen here, that is called the weighing balance, okay. Now note down their weight, how much weight is there for each and every food, okay. Now keep these vegetables out in sun for 4 to 5 days for drying. After weighing them, what do you observe? After drying for 4 5 days, again you keep this food in the weighing balance and then note down their weight, okay. Will you find any kind of difference between the fresh vegetables or fruits and dried fruits and vegetables? Yes, now it is lighter in weight because all the water which is present on the food or fruits, they are dried up by the sun, okay, and the food becomes lighter, which proves that there are so many water content is present in each and every food and fruits, okay. Now, what are the functions of water? Let us see here. You can see in the picture here, our brain composes 75% of water. Water regulates body temperature, hence, it maintains the body temperature of our body, like by releasing excess salt and toxicity from our body in the form of sweating, urine, and all. Okay, it makes up 83% of our blood. Our blood is fluid in nature because of water. It removes waste and helps in digestion. It removes the undigested food from our body. Composes 22% of our bones. Okay, it cushions our joint. As you have heard that, yeah, your old parents are always having problem of joint pain and all because of the lack of fluid in their body. Okay, the joints are not having proper fluids, that's why they are paining. So it are the cushions for our joint. It helps carry nutrients and oxygen to your cells. The work of water is to carry the nutrient and oxygen and give to each and every cell and deposit there. It moistens oxygen for breathing. It helps to convert food into energy. As we all know, after eating food, it goes into our body, it breaks down into smaller constituents, nutrients, and energy, and carbon dioxides are releases. So, nutrients are absorbed by the water. Okay, then it protects and cushions your vital organs, like so many organs. It helps your body absorb nutrients. As I said, after breaking down of the food into smaller constituents, it is absorbed by the water. Then it makes up 75% of your muscles. It gives moisture to your muscles. Okay, otherwise your muscles will show so dried and blackish in color, and it looks very dry in appearance. Whenever there is a condition of loss of water in our body, that is called dehydration. Okay, whenever a person or patient is suffering from diarrhea or dehydration, doctors usually suggest ORS. Okay, oral rehydration salt solution, which instantly rehydrate the person's body. Okay, it makes up the lack of water which is in the body patient's body, and again it is rehydrated. Now how do we make it? Okay, it can be easily make at our home. Whenever there will be emergency and doctor is not available, we can give this ORS to any patient who is suffering from dehydration or diarrhea. First of all, we have to take 1 liter of water. Okay, then we have to add 6 tablespoon of sugar and about half tablespoon of salt in it. Okay, then stir the mixture till the sugar dissolves. We can easily make this ORS solution. That's all for today. In the next class we'll continue about roughage.